Good morning, first graders. Happy Monday. It is Mr. Christian back with another read aloud today. And today's story that we'll be reading is called Fluffy Plants a Jelly Bean. This story was written by Kate McMullan, and the illustrator is Mavis Smith. So hopefully you have a comfortable place to sit, both ears open, and let's read this story together. Fluffy plants a jelly bean. Have some sunflower seeds, Fluffy, said Wade. Fluffy dove into his bowl. He started cracking the shells and eating the seeds. Yum, thought Fluffy. Sunflower seeds stuck to Fluffy's face. They stuck to his ears. They stuck to his paws and to his fur. He did not mind the mess. I love sunflower seeds, thought Fluffy. I like sunflower seeds too, Fluffy. Emma picked Fluffy up. She put him in a basket and took him outside. You're having an egg hunt, she said. You can hunt for eggs with us. Yes, thought Fluffy. I am a good hunter. Here's a yellow one. Oh, I'm sorry. Here's a yellow egg, said Wade. He put it into his basket. Here's one with blue stripes, said Emma. She put her basket down and reached under a bush to get the egg. Time to go hunting, thought Fluffy. He jumped out of the basket. Like Fluffy still has some sunflower seeds stuck on him. That's pretty silly. Fluffy thought he saw a bright green egg. He picked it up. He put it into the basket. That's not an egg, Fluffy, said Emma. That's a jelly bean. A bean? Thought Fluffy. I love beans. Fluffy thought back to last spring. Miss Day's class had planted a garden. The kids planted beans. Big bean plants grew from the beans. Lots of little beans grew from the plants. Now spring had come again. Now Fluffy had a bright green bean. I will grow a bean plant, he thought. Fluffy ran over to the class garden. The soil had been turned over, but nothing had been planted yet. Fluffy dug a little hole. He dropped the bright green bean into the hole and covered it with dirt. You're planted now, Bean, thought Fluffy. Fluffy planted a jelly bean, said Wade. Fluffy, said Emma. That won't grow. Yes, it will, thought Fluffy. It is a bean. Beans grow into bean plants. I know my bean will grow. What do you think, first graders? You think his bean's gonna grow? I think so. As long as the bean gets water and it gets sunlight. Fluffy, Jack, and the jelly beanstalk. It was almost summer. After lunch, Miss Day opened all the windows. She read the class a story. Fluffy closed his eyes and listened. Once upon a time, read Miss Day, a poor widow needed money to buy food, so she sent her son, Fluffy Jack, to sell the cow. How much money did you get? His mother asked when he came home. No money, said Fluffy Jack. I sold the cow for magic jelly beans. Magic jelly beans? Cried his mother. Phooey! She threw them out the window. Maybe they will grow, said Fluffy Jack. They won't grow, said his mother. I think Fluffy's having a dream. Look, he's sleeping there. He is. That night, Fluffy Jack looked out the window. He saw a big green stalk shoot out of the ground. It grew right where the magic jelly beans had landed. I knew they would grow, said Fluffy Jack. Fluffy Jack ran outside. He began to climb the jelly beanstalk. Up, up, up he went. At last, Fluffy Jack came to a land above the clouds. He saw a big castle. He walked up to the door and slipped inside. Fluffy Jack saw a giant. He was holding a little hen. "Lay me a golden egg," said the giant. "No way," said the hen. The giant put the hen down. The giant sniffed the air. He yelled, "Fee, fi, fo, figgy. I smell the blood of a guinea piggy, and I'm going to eat him up." Fluffy Jack jumped into a flower pot and hid. Oh no, I wonder what's going to happen. Oh, he hid. At last, the giant fell asleep. Fluffy Jack hopped out of the pot. He picked up the hen and ran to the jelly beanstalk. Fluffy Jack climbed down the jelly beanstalk. He gave the hen to his mother. "Have a golden egg," said the hen. "Wow," said Fluffy Jack's mother. "Thanks." Oh, the hen didn't lay it for the giant, but she sure laid it for Fluffy Jack's mom. The next night, Fluffy Jack climbed up the jelly beanstalk again. He went into the giant's castle. Now the giant had a golden harp. "Play 'Pop Goes the Weasel,'" said the giant. "Not again," said the harp. The giant sniffed the air. He yelled, "Fee, fi, fo, figgy. I smell the blood of a guinea piggy, and I'm going to eat him up." Fluffy Jack dove into the flower pot again. He hid until the giant fell asleep. The giant began to snore. Fluffy Jack hopped out of the pot. He picked up the harp, ran to the jelly beanstalk, and climbed down. Fluffy Jack gave the harp to his mother. "Would you like to hear Jelly Bean Rock?" said the harp. "I love that song," said Fluffy Jack's mother. "Me too," said the hen. The next night, Fluffy Jack climbed up the jelly beanstalk again. He pushed open the door of the castle, but this time the giant was waiting for him. "Yikes!" said Fluffy Jack. "Yikes is right," said the giant. "I'm going to make me a guinea pig pie. Sorry, guinea piggy pie." Fluffy Jack ran back to the jelly beanstalk. He slid down so fast his pants were smoking. "Help!" he called. "The giant is after me." "Get the axe and chop down the stalk," said the hen. "We don't have an axe," said Fluffy Jack's mother. The giant was climbing down fast. "Oh no, if they don't have an axe, how are they gonna chop down the beanstalk?" What do you think, first graders? What are they gonna be able to use? Let's find out. "Get the saw and saw down the stalk," said the harp. "We don't have a saw," said Fluffy Jack's mother. The giant was almost down. "Uh-oh," said Fluffy Jack. Fluffy Jack began to chew on the jelly bean stalk. He chewed and chewed. The stalk began to wobble. Oh, he began to chew on it. That's pretty funny. But the giant was climbing quickly. One big foot was about to touch the ground. Fluffy Jack chewed faster. The giant was coming. He had to chew faster and faster and faster. "Get me out of here." "Wake up, Fluffy," said Emma. "Huh?" thought Fluffy. "Look at your chew stick," said Wade. "You chewed it in your sleep." "Chew stick?" thought Fluffy. What happened here, first graders? What was he chewing on? He was chewing on his chew stick, but he probably thought that because he was dreaming, he was chewing on the beanstalk. Emma picked Fluffy up. You were dreaming, she said. Phew, thought Fluffy. And there is no jelly beanstalk. We have a surprise for you, Fluffy, said Wade. Oh boy, said Fluffy. I could use a carrot right now. Carrot sounds good for a snack. Wade and Emma took Fluffy outside. They walked over to the class garden. Lots of things were growing now. Fluffy saw plants with string beans and lima beans. Where is my surprise? Thought Fluffy. Emma pointed to a sunflower. It had big green leaves. It had a thick stalk. Do you see that tall plant, Fluffy? Said Emma. It's growing right where you planted the jelly bean, said Wade. Fluffy stared at the tall plant. Yikes, thought Fluffy. My bean really grew, but who cares? Get me out of here! First graders, what do you think he's saying? Get me out of here. Is it because how big the plant is? Does it have to do something with his dream? Probably. I think it has to do with his dream. Maybe he's thinking that the giant is gonna come down his beanstalk now. And this is the end of our book. All right, first graders, I hope you enjoyed. We're gonna read other Fluffy books this week, so stay tuned for tomorrow's read aloud. Enjoy the rest of your day.